What's up, guys? This is my POV of my current office setup. I am in the midst of moving, so I just want to showcase my office before I dismantled everything and showcase how big or small it is and all the equipment you can use. And typically, again, you don't really need the latest, greatest equipment to get the job done. This is kind of a little overkill, but I already had all this equipment from before for work and for personal stuff. But when I started, you just typically get by with the most minimal stuff. So all right, so first off, we got my main camera. This is a Sony a7 IV. It's great. It's a great hybrid camera. I would love to upgrade someday and have a lot of money to get all the cameras, but this works as well. So I love it. It's great. Currently sitting on a 24mm 1.4 lens. I love this lens. I use it for traveling and I use it for doing YouTube videos. So that's great. I have a vertical stand for a phone in case for notes and everything like that. And typically, again, I'm moving, but just imagine there's a TV stand for, like a little table, and I usually have a laptop there for notes and everything. So it's easier for me to read when I'm on the chair, right? Also, normally the desk is there and my chair is in the corner. So when you see it, the leading lines kind of go towards my body, right? So the composition goes towards me, right? Just a little tips and tricks, right? Also, the door is usually closed for sound, but typically I'm gonna open it just for today. And if I can get through, whoa boy. All right, for sound, I'm running the MKE 600 microphone, right? This is great. I can put it on my camera with a audio jack, and I can also do it via XLR, which is awesome. And I'm using a old XLR that I've had this for years, but this is the Zoom F4N Pro, I think. Yeah. And yeah, I've just had this for years and it's still working, still good. No need to upgrade, right? I just got some typical headphones, this Audio-Technica headphones, and I've had them for I feel like 10 years now or something. It's still working, man. You get something good, lasts forever, right? Typical typical C-stand that's running my key light. And that's the SL60W from Godox. Again, don't need the latest and greatest, but it works. Right? It's not even at 100%, man. But again, this office is kind of like, I don't know, 8x4, something like that. We'll see. I'll measure it someday and maybe I'll post it. Yeah, just another softbox. I can't remember the measurement, but the smallest one that I own. So just want to keep the depth in for how much space I have in this office. Right? So typically key light goes there. I just have some old knickknacks. Again, I'm moving out, so I have my some stuff everywhere, but usually the Ronin's there, kind of sits there. My little pegboard for kind of funsies and notes and memorabilia and stuff like that. My Insta360 is up there that I trashed on a trip, but I thought it was waterproof. Maybe water got in and kind of smoked it, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so here's the hair light. This is the Pavo 2 by Nanlite. I think it's the second version. And I actually got this light from Gerald Undone. He had an auction and I got it for really cheap. And again, I use it for everything. I use it to accent a light. I use it for, lighting for my hair. I use it for backlight, all that stuff. It's really great. It works. And I got it for cheap and it's awesome. So shout outs to Gerald. My main computer, I got a widescreen and just a typical 24. My laptop sits right there, so that's awesome. But usually, again, it's over here. Imagine TV desk, TV table, bloop, sits there, notes, look back, and this is what I see. So, yeah, all right, let's keep going. I have my little display shelf that has all my lenses, some of my film cameras that one of them doesn't work, but these two are good. My old laptop I just put there for display. This is the OG when I was into Apple a lot, and I just got my first paycheck and I was like, yo, that's sick. Can't remember, that's 2001 or something, I can't remember. But I just put a display because the battery is so bad, it lasts 20 minutes, but it's still cool. I like the decal, kept it all good. Again, I'm still moving, so there's a lot of stuff that's kind of going around. But yeah, on the other side, just some of the lenses that I use on my own. There's the Sigma 16 to 28. I got it at 85 from Sony. Back there is the 50. I got a fisheye, and I got an old Samyang 35 2.8. And that's for a fun travel lens. So brought that to Japan and super, super fun. That was years ago, but amazing lens. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, typically this is what it would look like. On the top, I just have like some of the fun stuff, Spider-Man, some Goku, some stuff from Japan that I got. Obviously, this, Spider-Man poster type of thing. Yeah, pegboard again, and yeah, this is like typically a setup. I have my NAS down there somewhere, right? It's really great for all my work. Keep it there, archive it, back it up, all the good stuff. But yeah, this is typically the office, what I kind of work with and work in. Oh, I also have my Sony XM4s. Hey, man, they work. I'd probably recommend these headphones more than the XM5 just because they can fold and travel way better and the case is better. Whereas the other ones, they kind of like fold like only inwards and that's it. And the sound quality is not even that different because technology is just so good now that like the next version of that version is like only slightly better. It's like the one after is when they innovate, right? So right now it's an XM5. This is the XM4, but right now they're at XM5. I bet the XM6 is going to be crazy. So yeah. Currently I just have a custom keyboard that I made. I have the Razer. I think it's the Viper. Which one is this? Dude, I forgot. I'll put it up on the screen. But the reason I got this one instead of, this is like beat. But the reason I got this is because it has a stand for charging. And I love that when I'm like done my work, it lets it charge and it's good and it's wireless. Love it. If I had to get another mouse, I would probably get the Logitech MX Master mouse just because it has all the buttons and customization. It's wireless, it's ergonomic, it's great. But yeah, the main reason, and I still didn't upgrade because it's fine, is because of the charging port, which I love a lot. So yeah, I also have this ergonomic wrist rest for my mouse. I think this is the Carpio version 1. And I love this because when I'm working, it glides. I used to just sit my hands in it. My wrist would just kind of go up and I'd be like freaking Gokuing all the time, right? Kamehameha. But like now it's kind of like rests and it kind of slides everywhere, which is nice. I kind of want to get a second one for the keyboard, but again, it's like, it's a want, not a need right now. So we good. I can upgrade later if I need to, but everything's working. But this is typically my office. This is typically what I work with. And hopefully this video's not too long, but I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the new setup. Bye.